A massive crowd has just turned on MAGA Queen Marjorie Taylor Greene, and a warning to all of you going into this story, you might find this rebuke really satisfying to watch. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. In case you missed it, this morning Representatives Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna have organized a massive demonstration outside the Capitol building. The reason? The largest ever group of Epstein survivors is gathering on the Hill today to pressure Congress to release the Epstein files to the public. Take a look.
Most powerful country in the world. There are the release that have a stranglehold on our government and are preventing the release.
Oh, it gets even more impressive. Stay with me here. Of course, the House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed the Epstein files from the Justice Department and FBI, and last week, the first wave of files arrived. Unfortunately, virtually everything handed over to Congress in that wave had already been made public some time ago, such as earlier this year when the White House released Phase 1 of the files to a bunch of MAGA social media wonks. Justice for victims, right? Well, in the face of this latest dodge by the Trump administration, Epstein victims are pushing back, and hard. Take a look at what survivor Anushka DiGiorgio had to say in her remarks before the crowd. Now keep in mind, this actress model first met Jeffrey Epstein as a teenager and endured multiple assaults at the hands of Epstein throughout the 1990s.
Make no mistake, my polished exterior is a shield hiding a wound that still bleeds. But through this wound, I have found purpose. To be part of lasting change in how we confront exploitation and abuse. And to be clear, the only motive for opposing this bill would be to conceal wrongdoing. You have a choice. Stand with the truth, or with the lies that have protected predators for decades. I am no longer weak. I am no longer powerless. And I'm no longer alone. And with your vote, neither will the next generation be. President Trump, you have so much influence and power in this situation. Please use that influence and power to help us, because we need it now, and this country needs it now. Thank you.
Personally, I think there's something really moving about seeing DiGiorgio and her fellow victims speaking out here. By speaking out in the face of an unfriendly Congress and downright hostile White House, they win. Jeffrey Epstein must be spinning in his grave, the son of a bitch. It's still better than he deserves. But I digress. With the Epstein victims speaking out and public support a rising tide on their side, another unlikely party has arrived at the rally to show her support. I speak, of course, of a model of a different kind. The model for the bleach blonde, bad-built butch body look, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene herself. Now, in fairness to Ms. Greene, she has long advocated release of the Epstein files as part of her support for cockamamie conspiracy theories about Epstein feeding babies to celebrity Satanists, or something. Greene's theories don't make much sense. However, as an ardent supporter of Donald Trump, himself a convicted sexual predator, supporters of the Epstein victims weren't exactly happy to see her. Take a look.
This will not save you, Marjorie.
I would say the biggest mistake people make about Marjorie is but that's for sure. And she suckers them into it every time.
Never what I wanted. Well, you guys did a great job. Right.
You know, part of me wonders if maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene is actually coming around to reality on the Epstein issue. That is, realizing that Donald Trump is terrified of something in those files and that he may not be the Christian nationalist savior she loves to cheer. My cynicism, however, tells me otherwise. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene, after all. But in a larger sense, it feels like something is in the air in Washington. The sea has changed, and the tide is turning against Donald Trump and his enablers. And as we predicted, the Epstein story is not going away. We'll keep you updated as new information continues to filter out, and as the ground beneath President Taco continues to shrink. This is Occupy Democrats.